So ito,
Okay
una
na.
kong tanong, no? Which one will come first, safety or production? Yan po ang una kong pamatay na tanong. Pakitype lang po yung sagot para at least naman makita ko naman kung nandiyan po kayo at buhay na buhay. Okay. Sabi ni Rainier, safety, safety, safety. Safety, of course po. Okay, safety. Depends. Yan na, magandang sagot. Yun na nagustuhan ko, si Konkon. Safety first. Okay, safety, no? Okay. What else? Yan lang po. Ang dami nating Okay. Actually, kung matagal ka ng safety practitioner, either way, no, intertwined sila, no? Para silang stool, yung three-leg stool, no? Hindi lang safety actually, it involves quality, safety, and production, no? So, pag sinanong kayo ng manager nyo, ng GM nyo, o ng project manager nyo, anong mauna, safety o production? Pwede nyo naman sagot na production, but I want a safe production. Anong mauna, quality o production? Okay, production, but I want a quality output or product. So, yun po yun, no? So, salamat sa mga nag-type po, no? Gusto ko po sana uli mamaya na makita na magta-type po kayo. Okay. So, going back to our topic for the day, today I'll be discussing incident investigation, the practical way, no? At pag sinabi nating practical way, it's more on the practical, more on the aspects of practical experience, no, and knowledge. So medyo hindi naman i-disregard, no, but i-limit lang natin more no ideas and theories, no. So ang i-share ko sa inyo ay more on my experience as a safety practitioner here abroad. So sa FILSA, our purpose is to help elevate the OSH standards in the Philippines. Again, I'm Albino Liado. I will be conducting the lecture today. Thank you. So, we'll be following the KISS principle. Sino po pamilya sa KISS principle? No? Okay. So, yung KISS principle po stands for keep it simple, stupid. No? So, ito yung ipa-follow natin along the way, no? hanggang matapos yung training natin. No? But since hindi maganda pakinggan yung stupid, dito sa Dubai, we are using it as keep it simple, Shohada. Okay pa. So the objectives of the training, after this training, you'll be able to understand the steps in conducting investigation, recognize why an incident has happened and why it has to be investigated. Okay. Then enhance your knowledge in practical investigation and reporting. So let's start with the definition first. What is incident investigation? An incident investigation is an official examination of an unusual, remember, unusual, unplanned, undesirable event, apparently of minor significance, which could otherwise cause an accident leading to the loss of property, time, or health of individuals. If you recall yung training ko nakaraan, no, yung sa managing risk at the workplace, in-emphasize ko yung two P's, no? Yung prevention and protection. No, yun talaga yung purpose ng managing risk, to protect the person or the workers and to prevent the accidents to happen. So the first question is, ano po ba yung mga indicator, no? Or main indicator in relation to our topic for today para masabi natin ng isang company ay meron siyang incident or investigation program. Anyone, please type your answer or you can unmute, no? And just introduce yourself and say whatever you can you want to share with us. Okay. Sabi po ni ay wala po. Wala po ba magta-type diyan? Meron po ba nakakaalam ano po bang indicator na masabi natin na meron silang incident investigation program. Okay, wala po. Salamat po sa mga shinare nyo. Ang haba na nabasa ko. Actually, no, to give you an information, isa sa living indicator or living proof na sa isang company ay merong incident investigation program. Pag nakita nyo na meron silang HSE incident register, no? So yung HSE incident register, yun po yung compilation ng mga incident or accidents that had happened, no, sa isang company. So doon mo makikita kung merong nag-exist yung safety management system, no? Kasi ang HSE incident investigation program ay isa itong program, no, na re-require ng batas. Okay? Halimbawa, no, meron kayong project sa manufacturing ko, for example, or sa fabrication, gagawa kayo ng pressure vessel, no? Ang client nyo is ExxonMobil. I-require kayo niyan, may mga pre-qualification yan, no? Titingnan nila yung statistics, yung incident register nyo. So, kung wala kayong program ng incident investigation program, ito is a failure na kagad, parang non-conformance na kagad to. Kung mag-audit yung client, no. So ito po yung isang living proof. Kaya dapat kung gusto mong makita kung isang SO o safety practitioner ay talaga nagtatrabaho at alam niya, no, yung tinatawag na safety management system, isa po ito sa mga indicator. Okay. So of course, kung meron kang HSE incident register, dapat meron kang tinatawag na legal register, no? And when it comes sa may incident investigation program, you need to have a legal basis, no? Ano ba yung mga reference natin, no? No? Ano ba yung, halimbawa, tanungin ka ng boss mo, oh, Mau, bakit ka mag-investigate pa? Hayaan mo na yan. Aksidente na yan, di ba? Ano yung sasagot mo, di ba? So pwede ka mag-refer sa RA 11058, no? Sa covered place nung chapter 4 yata yun, no? Nire-require niya na dapat merong program ang bawat company, and that's include yung incident investigation program. Okay? So kasama rin to sa rights of worker, no? Okay, yung workers have a right to report accidents, no? So wag mo silang i-limit, wag mo silang sabihan na pag may aksidente, wag niyo nang i-report, no? Cover up, nangyayari yan, no? Based on my experience. I think yung ibang kasama rin dito ngayon na nag-attend, may mga cover up, no? Kaya nga, di-develop natin yung skills natin para at least somehow, ano natin, makita natin kung ano yung mga kino-cover up ng mga nasa site, no? Particularly yung mga involved sa accidents. So remember, legal basis natin are 11058, yung Yellow Book, okay? At saka yung IRR na DO198. If you're in the UAE or particularly in Dubai, no, you can use also yung Federal Law number 8, okay, the Ministerial Order number 32, yung Local Order 11 of 2003, Local Order 61 of 1991, at yung Code of Construction Safety Practice. Sa mga nasa Dubai, sa Abu Dhabi, no, pwede sila mag-report sa OSHAD. So, yan po. I don't know sa Qatar o sa ano, no. But basically, pattern naman lahat to sa ILO, no, sa International Labor Organization, ang mga government, no, ang mga public entities. So, lahat yan, halos pare-parehas yan. So, we are doing incident investigation, no, to comply, of course, to the requirements of the authority, no, and likewise to uplift yung tinatawag nating safety culture, no, ng organization. So there are 3 reasons in managing health and safety, no? Yung legal, okay, moral, and financial, no? So sa legal, alam naman natin na law is created, no, to protect worker, no? Particularly yung labor law natin. So legal, ito yung ano natin, ito rin nagiging basihan Kaya nagkakaroon tayo ng mga fines, no, kung nagba-violate tayo. Diba? Second is the moral. Lahat tayo meron tayong moral obligation. No, alam naman natin, no, the moment na meron na involved sa accident, from friends to relatives, families, no, makikita mo, no, kung nagkaroon ng negligence sa part mo, bilang supervisor, bilang engineer, bilang SO, bilang manager, no, hindi mo na fulfill, no, yung moral obligation mo. Then yung financial o economic na tinatawag, bawat aksidente, gastos yan. No? So tandaan nyo lagi yun, yung 3 reasons in managing health and safety. Kasama ng buhay ng pagiging safety officer na dapat alam nyo yan sa ulado nyo. Okay? So I will give emphasis more on financial or cost, no? Financial cost, no? So kasi yung minsan nga no, nag-apply ako, no, as SO. Yung tinanong ako nung HR manager, Albino, why we should hire you? We just only spend money, no, para lang sa program ng safety, no. Wala namang profit. Baga parang lugi lang kami sa inyo, di ba? So yung sagot mo can be likened to the tip of the iceberg, no. Ang ginawa ko, kumuha ko ng pentel pen, then dinrawing ko sa kanya yung yung iceberg theory, then pinakita ko, no, na ito lang ho kasi nakikita nyo, yung direct cost, no, yung medical insurance, yung doctor visits, therapy, pati yung payment nyo siguro sa aksidente, no. Pero underneath, no, the iceberg, hindi nyo nakikita, no, yung gastos talaga, no, yung indirect cost na tinatawag, kung sa production natin, yung reduce ng productivity. Yung cost ng accident investigation itself, no? Ilang tao yan mag-investigate, no? It's composed of a team na, binabayaran instead of working. They are there, no, to at least do some investigation. Then yung admin cost, lost time by supervisor. Okay. Pag si supervisor nawala, no, nagiging hazard na kaagad yon sa workplace. Bakit ka mo? Wala magsusupervise eh. Okay? So maaring magiging cost pa yun ng another accident. Then yung cost of training replacement or replacing the worker, no? Alam to ng HR, no? Isa to sa role nila. Then yung overtime, yung legal fees, ito masakit, no? Yung payment, no, sa DOLE, no? Lalo na ngayon na-strengthen na yung fines and penalties ng RA 11058, no? Then yung equipment repair and bad reputation. So yan po, no, yung yung sa 3 reasons, yung legal, moral, tsaka economic or financial, no? Lagi niyo pong tandaan. So what is incident, no? Actually, the term incident can be defined as an occurrence, condition, or situation arising in the course of work that resulted in or could have resulted in injuries, illnesses, damage to health, or fatalities, no? So yung incident definition, hindi siya per se na sinabi na may nasaktan, no? Maaring may masaktan o madisgrasya, no? Sabi. May nadisgrasya o may madidisgrasya, no? Ba't gano'n, no? Diba? So, also, if there's an incident or accident, there's an event, no? And when there's an event, it means merong actor at merong action na pinirform si actor, no? Halimbawa, no, kumuha si Raul ng ladder, no? At umakyat siya, no? Si Raul yung actor, no? Nalaglag, 'di ba? Ano yung naging action niya, no? Bakit siya nalaglag? So yun yung tinatawag na event. So kaya yung incident, an accident, yun ang definition. It can be a person or a thing, no? Will do something that results in a change of state, no? May magiging changes because of that event, because of the action of a person or a thing. No? Okay? So again, one question, patype lang po. Tatanungin ko kayo, no? Look at the picture, no? Sana naman mag-type kayo. Just type A or B, okay? Okay. Ano po yung tamang term na gamitin diyan, no? Kasi bakit ko pinapakita to? I want you to be at least be cautious, no, in putting some terms and terminologies, no, sa inyong investigation report, no, sa accident investigation report nyo. So ano po yung right word na dapat gamitin dyan, no? A, for the wall was struck by heavy vehicles, or B, the heavy vehicles was struck to the wall. Sige po, type po. Para medyo interactive naman po, ano? Okay, sabi ni B, ni Gio, ni Enrico, B. Okay, lahat A. Si RJ, B, no? A, no? Okay. Pwede ba tayong tumawag kaya rito? Kung bakit A or B? Sige nga, subukan nga po natin. Mau, pwede ka ba bakit A yung ginamit mo? O anyone, no? Pwede yung mag-unmute, no? Bakit kaya the wall was struck by heavy vehicles that resulted to the death of a worker? Kasi itong picture na ito, no? Nangyari po talaga to, no? Na based sa report tsaka sa investigation na kinandak, no? Nabangga yung yung wall. Tapos yung tao nasa kabila ng wall, no? Naghuhugas siya. Then nadaganan siya ng ng wall, no? Oh. So, yun ang nangyari. Kaya siya namatay, no? Oh. Pero ang tanong diyan, ano yung term na dapat mong gamitin? 'Di ba? So ang correct answer po is letter A, no? Bakit po? Ito nga sa definition kasi of terms, meron kasi mga types of accident or incident that you should be at least familiar when it comes sa mga definition. No? For example, struck by, no? A person is forcefully struck by an object, no? Diba? The force of contact is provided by the object. Ayan, parang yun nasa GIF, no? Diba? Struck against, no? Okay, a person forcefully strikes an object. Okay, the person provides the force or energy. So sa case na nangyari kanina, yung object yung diba? Diba? The force came from the object, no? Kaya struck by ang ginamit natin dyan. Okay? Sabi nila, no, safety starts with you, no? I mean, dapat talaga, sabi, you are responsible for your own safety. Dapat mag-start sa'yo yung safe, no? Yung safety, ganun. Also, accident starts with you, no? Kasi yung definition kayo ng accident, no, is undesired event. Baga, for example, undesired event at si Kuya, no? Of course, hindi naman yung intention o no, na mahulog. Wala sa inagap niya na mahuhulog siya, no? Nag-i-install lang siya, no? But because of unsafe practice, no, nahulog siya, no? Okay? Unplanned. Okay? Tingnan mo si Kuya, no? Nakita niya yung kaibigan niya, alalayan lang niya. Okay? Ang nangyari, imbis na tutulong siya para pigilan, naipit pa siya, no? So, unplanned. No? Okay? And unexpected. Sometimes, nakaparada lang yung sasakyan. Wala namang ginagawa, no? Suddenly, may bumagsak, may bumangga, no? So, unexpected, no? Lahat siya nagre-refer, no? Nagre-refer sa definition ng accident. Okay? Ang tanong, paano kung planned? No? Planned yung accident or yung incident. Ano natawag sa kanya? Di ba? Kung yan dyan si Mang Delpin, masasagot ni Mang Delpin to. Sigurado. Okay. Kung planned siya, it could be at least considered as a crime. No? Crime na siya. Okay? So there are types of incident, no? Okay. Again, no, incident, there are many definitions, but it's also an event that gave rise to an accident, no? Because all accidents are incident. Sa reporting system, kaya ang title, even the title of our training today, no? Incident investigation. Why not accident investigation? Because all accidents are incident. Okay. Then accident, ayan, sabi ko na nga, yung unplanned and unexpected event that has a negative impact on all activities of individual concerned. Of course, there are two types of accident: the injury accident and the damage only. No? So injury accident refers to the accident that harm to people, no? Or resulted in harm to people. Okay. Then damage only refer to the property damage or loss to a process. Then another type is the near miss. Okay? Ano ba yung near miss, no? Ito, marami nag-ano ng ano, yung near miss, hindi talaga masalo. Kung bubuksan mo yung pinto, biglang may nagbukas, no? Muntikan ka ng tamaan, near miss yun, no? Naglalakad ka, may bumagsak sa tapat mo, no? Nakailag ka, no? So near miss yun, no? Baga, isa siyang event, no? Na nangyari pero hindi siya nagresulta, no, ng injury, no. Okay, for example, etong sa GIF makikita niyo, no, yung tumatawid, no. Yan, near miss yan. Okay? So yung near miss, meron din siyang mga ano, synonymous siya, no, sa salitang close call, no, and dangerous occurrence. In dangerous occurrence. Yan naman yan, in dangerous occurrence. Yung airplane, no, munti ka nang tumama sa isa pang eroplano, no. Ano pinagkaiba nila? Ano pinagkaiba ng near miss at dangerous occurrence? Hindi ko pa pwede gamitin na yung eroplano eh. Near miss ano? Yeah? Hindi pwede. Diba? So that's why I'm telling you, no, just be cautious with with the terminologies na ginagamit natin, no, sa incident reporting. Okay. So ang pinagkaiba niya, yung ano, yung result if ever na magkaroon ng aksidente talaga, no. Yung tinatawag na multiple fatalities o catastrophe, no. Catastrophic nga, sabi nga nung iba, catastrophic yung result niya. Yun ang pinagkaiba nun. Isang sample pa ng dangerous occurrence, no, yung mga train, no, train na na-derail and suddenly munti ka nang tumama sa sa iba na pwede mag-cause, no, ng accidents. No? Dangerous occurrence ang gagamitin doon, hindi near miss. So dapat din alam natin yung relation between types of incident. 'Di ba? Alam naman natin before, no? Pag mayroong hazard, okay, like unsafe condition, no? Kasi ang hazard mayroong unsafe condition, okay? Hindi mo ni-report, inignore mo, no? Nakahang lang siya, no? Tapos meron naman na binarricade na lang ng iba, pero to si tao dumaan pa rin, no? So unsafe act naman 'yon. The moment na nagkaroon ka ng effort, no, to stop a person or yung mga worker, no, na ano ba to, na magkaroon ng engagement o interact sa unsafe condition na 'yon, no. Unsafe act na 'yon. Okay? So maging na siya. Part na siya at bumagsak yung naman, near miss na 'yan, no. Hindi siya tinamaan pero bumagsak sa tabi niya, 'yan ang near miss na tinatawag. So then accident to. Bakit ko pinapakita to, no? Kasi sa gagawa ng investigation report, no, nagkakanda ka ng investigation, hindi pwedeng baliwalain mo, no, sa report mo kung meron bang unsafe condition during that event, no, when the incident or accident happened, no. Meron bang unsafe act sa part ng employee o ng workers, no, particularly yung mga kasama rin niya, di ba? Okay, so yun po yan, yung relation between types of incident. Ito pa yung isang niyan, no, yung hazard. For example, magla-landing yung eroplano, no, ano yung hazard niyan, di ba? Pag incorrect yung yung landing nung pilot, no, o yung mag-burst yung yung tire nung eroplano, no, hazard na yan. Then inignore nila, karoon ng close call, okay. Then accident, no. So ano po yan, yan yung mga parang tinatawag na chronological event na once na hindi ka nag-take ng action o nag-implement ng corrective action, accident will happen. Kaya nga sa accident triangle, no, based on the research and study conducted by Birds, yung Unsafe Act, pag meron kang 300,000 Unsafe Act, magkakaroon ka ng 600 na near miss. And every 600 near misses, magkakaroon ng 30 minor incident and 10 serious acts and 1 fatality. So yan po yan. So as a safety professional or practitioner, dapat palang sa Unsafe Act pa lang, eliminate na natin yan. Diba? Okay lang po, hindi ako mabilis ha. Alright. So I will show you a video. Then I'll ask you about what is the lesson learned in this video now. Teka po, mukhang wala akong sound. Bakit kaya? Meron po bang sound?
Wala, press. Negative.
Oh. Bakit kaya? Meron naman siya rito kasi. Oo. Anyway, just imagine, may ano ko na lang, ano ba to? Bale, ito yung isang activity, okay? Kung saan kinuha yung mga worker. So, bali, kinuha yung worker, invite sila to work, sa isang area, na nagre-require ng confined space, Then, so they're supposed to obtain first yung, yung permit to work,
Ramesh was told to go down into the pit and fix the rope that had slipped off the valve. Then I saw him climb up the ladder to the second and third step, and then he fell down.
So, anong nangyari, nagtrabaho sila sa hazardous condition, na dahil meron, ang tawag dito sa amin sa safety, SIMOPS, SIMOPS. Ibig sabihin ng SIMOPS, simultaneous operation, So, dito, isa to sa mga hindi gano'n nabibigyan ng ng attention ng ibang mga company, and industry. Pero yung mga malalaking company na particularly yung mga magaganda na yung safety culture, meron silang program sa SIMOPS, So ito, nagtrabaho yung mga tao sa permit required confined space, Unfortunately, hindi nila sinunod yung procedure, Kaya nga nakaamoy sila ng H2S. So yung H2S po, yan yung kadalasang toxic gas na available sa mga sewer, no? Sa mga confined space. No? Ang pinaka ano diyan, para malaman mo yung amoy nung bugok na itlog, no? O yung rotten egg na tinatawag. Siguro familiar naman kayo sa rotten egg dahil minsan nakakasama natin siya sa kwarto, sa ano. Opo, naamoy natin, no? 'Di ba, BP? Yun po 'yan. Yan po yung
Marami. Marami dito. Everyday,
So, ang nangyari
kagabi
ho
lang
ron,
naman.
so to make the story short, ang instinct, no, nakita mo yung kasama mo, kaibigan, kumpare o kapatid, no, pumasok sa confined space. And then, yun, nakita mo nag-collapse, instinct yan eh, tutulong ka, no, di ba? But basically, if you are trained to work in confined space, particularly yung mga watchman, no, yung mga standby person na tinatawag, hindi ka papasok sa loob. Kasi ang mangyayari niyan kung ikaw rin papasok, wala nang tatawag ng parang emergency response, no. Wala nang tatawag ng ambulance, ganun. So ito yung pinaka nila, nag-violate sila. So, yun po. Sorry parang hindi yata nag-play yung yung audio niya, no. So, ang tanong ho diyan what went wrong, no? Ano ho ba talaga kung kayo si safety, no? Paano mo ngayon uumpisahan yung investigation mo, no? Ano ba yung right way, no? Nabanggit ko nga yung relation ng incidents, no? Merong unsafe act, may unsafe condition. Okay, then magkakaroon ng near miss, and then magkakaroon ng accident, no? Following that relation, no, ship ng incident na tinatawag, no? What went wrong, no? Paano mo siya, no? Anyone can share, no? But at least para man lang gumanda yung natin. Pwede yung mag-unmute. Okay, BP, simulan mo po. BP Anton. Tapos si Raul,
Walang sound sa press eh. Hindi ko naintindihan.
And then, sinabi ko na nga kanina, no? Yun ang niyan. Basta nakita mo lang, no? Siguro inabutan mo yung movie ni Charlie Chaplin, no? Si Raul, Boss Raul. Ako nakita na ni Boss Raul to, taga Abu Dhabi to.
Ang masabi ko lang, sir, meron kasing baka hindi na-follow yung procedure katulad nung permit to work, hindi na-check prior nung na i-conduct yung activities. Di ba kaya tayo may mga administrative control na tinatawag. And then yung competency ng mga tao, kung sinorkat pa nila o hindi. So maraming mga possibilities kung bakit nangyari to. So isa siguro yung mga nabanggit ko kung bakit nagkaroon ng aksidente.
Alright. Thank you. Anyone, baka meron pa gusto mag-share. Sige po, open ho tayo bago tayo mag-proceed sa next slide. Sige. Okay po, sige po.
Napansin ko po kasi wala silang gas mask
Okay.
or pang-protect sa sarili nila. Kasi confined space siya, so dapat meron silang at least gas mask. Or dapat, bago sila bumaba, i-check muna yung air quality sa baba. Yun yung siguro kailangan muna nilang gawin.
Thank you po, ma'am. Opo. Ngayon ko na nabasa yung message ni Alan. Meron daw ako dapat i-click sa box na na sound, no? Saan ho ba rito 'yon? Record. Okay, share sound. Okay. Anyway, ma'am, thank you po, no. Tama po, no. There's supposed to be system in place, no. Actually, the system is in place. Inignore lang nila yung procedure. And in that kind of hazardous condition, no, yung situation ng confined space per se, doon pumapasok yung sinasabi ni ma'am na dapat meron man lang silang gas mask or yung tinatawag na RPE, no. Oo. Dapat meron silang respiratory protective equipment, no, like SCBA or airline respirator, no, para at least hindi sila, no. Pangalawa, obviously they were there, no, para lang i-arrange lang yung valve, no, which is hindi sila talaga ready. So salamat to sa nag-share. Sir Raul, thank you. Okay. So now meron akong i-share na link. Okay, yung Menti, no. The question is, why should it be investigated? No. Yung incident na yun, no, why should it be investigated? Paki-copy lang po. Admin, ma'am, pwede mo pa-help?
Nakatulog ako pag ako nagising ako.
Punta po kayo sa www.menti.com. Use nyo po yung code. Ayan po, meron na po. Okay? 2570-2067. Why should incidents be investigated? Para makita po na sa screen. Okay, to prevent recurrence. Okay, what else? Sige, kaya Tagalog, no? Wala akong problema. Ayang code po 2570-2067. Admin, pakitype po rin sa chat room. Alright, may sumagot po ng compliance. Okay. To prevent recurrence. Okay. Prevent further accidents. To know the root cause. Legal requirement, no? Ano po? Sige po. Type nyo po para kasi sasama natin to sa natin sa record natin dito. Yun. Pasok na, nagtatype na. Okay. Additional measures, legal requirement again. Okay. Para malagot si boss. Ayos to. Then additional measures, legal requirement. Okay. To know the root cause. No? Okay. All right. What else, no? So out of 44, ang sumagot ay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. 9 lang po yung sumagot. Opo. Okay. Lessons learned. Okay. Itong advanced settings na to. Alright. Okay, salamat po. Salamat sa mga sumagot, no? Nakakatawa naman na may mga nagtatry, no? Ito yung new normal, dapat mag-practice na ho tayo. Sa iba mga nag-type naman sa chat box, no? Okay, revise existing MSRA, okay? Was the controls effective or not, no? Finding the root cause, avoid it happen again. May signage, no? Look into management system, commitment, and so much more, no? Identify hazard, root cause, risk, and reduce occurrence. So pare-parehas po, no? Alright. So, paano po ba ako bumalik sa next slide? Madam. Alright. Yan na pala ako. Okay, dito na po ako share screen. Okay. Ma'am, paano po ba? Click mo sa grid ang share sound. Okay. Okay.
Para po sa video sa mga susunod, just out po muna kayo ng share screen nyo. Then, pagkapabalik na po kayo ng share screen sa Zoom, meron po nakalagay sa gilid na share sound. Before po kayo mag-share screen, meron pong share sound. So, kailangan naka-check po muna siya para maka-share ng video. Okay po.
Naka-share sound naman po ako. Oo. Nagtampo lang siguro yung video ko kanina. Salamat. Okay. So, why should it be investigated, no? Okay. Dito na po tayo. Of course, with the purpose is to find facts, not fault, no? Sabi nga nila, finding the fault to the system, not to blame, no? I suggest, no, sa mga safety practitioner or officer, no? sa pag build up ng safety culture sa organization nyo, try nyo wag magkaroon ng blaming culture. Kasi yung i-design mo na investigation, if it's more to blaming a person, no, or the worker because of the accident, magiging pangit yung yung kultura ng organization nyo. Then fix the problem to prevent accident from recurring. Okay, tama pa yung mga sinagot nyo kanina. Then future accidents can be prevented. Okay. Then to determine compliance with applicable regulation. For example, yung occupational health and safety, DOLE, no? Okay. Then to process workers' compensation claims. No? I remember tong process workers' compensation claims. Nung bago pa lang ako sa company namin, ano ba to, merong isang employee, no, na 6 months siyang hindi nakapasok dahil na-hospital siya at inoperahan siya sa tuhod. Okay. Pinalitan siya, nilagyan siya ng bakal, no. So, inayos ko, tinulungan ko siya. Then nakakuha siya ng mga 30 to 40,000 dirhams, no. After that, nag-resign. Paano nakasama pa? Bakit ka mo? Kasi ibang worker, magkaroon lang ng konting aksidente, no. I mean, parang small, pinalalala lang, no. So, nakakatawa, no. So, yun nga, kaya kailangan talaga yung pagiging investigador, especially no sa accident, as a accident investigator, no. Dapat medyo ano ka, smart ba, no, or skillful. Okay. So who should do the investigation, no? Sino ba dapat yung mag-conduct ng investigation? Actually, if you are look at the procedure, no, most of the procedure na nadaanan ko, private or government, no, supervisor, no, supervisor talaga. In some cases, yung safety officer lang halos ang gumagawa dahil hindi competent si supervisor na magawa ng ng report, no. So yun ang mga nagiging problema. Then of course, safety officer, health and safety committee, no. Ito nasa mandate to ng safety committee to do the investigation proper, no. Kasama yan sa RA 11058. Then yung union representative, okay, if applicable, kasi dito sa UAE we don't have a union representative. Then employees with experience in investigation, the outside experts, then representative, okay, from local government or police. Then in terms of qualification or competency, no, okay, the investigator should be experienced, no, in incident causation models, no. Baga, yung sa causation models I explain later, no. Then experience in investigative techniques. Alam niya, pagpunta pa lang niya, alam niya kung nagsisinungaling, alam niya kung may cover up, no. Knowledgeable of any legal or organizational requirements, yung minention ko kanina ng mga legal basis or reference natin. Able to use interview and other person, no, to person techniques effectively. Knowledgeable in OHS fundamentals or basics. Knowledgeable in the work processes and procedures, no. Ayan yung mga karamihan talaga, yung significant talaga ang supervisor and engineers, no, sa mga processes. Dapat para sa investigation team, no. Then knowledgeable of requirements for documents, records, and data collection. And able to analyze the data, gather to determine findings, no. Yun yung tinatawag na root cause analysis. Dapat marunong siya niyan. Kaya ang tanong always, kaya ang advice, always involve supervisor in any investigation. Okay. So effective accident investigation program composed. Okay. The accident investigation report will be in writing, no. Hindi to pwedeng kwento-kwento lang o i-record mo yung investigation mo. Alam ko naman na high-tech na tayo ngayon, pero hindi mo pwedeng ikwento yung investigation mo, no. I mean, through audio, no. I-send mo sa WhatsApp, no. Then ang surface causes, no, yung immediate cause na tinatawag, and root causes of accidents are addressed, no. Make recommendations to correct hazardous condition and work practices and those underlying contributing factors. Mamaya mag-example ako niyan, yung sa gate problem, no, sa recommendation. Then in many instances, the surface causes for the accidents are corrected on the spot, no? Yung tinatawag na correction. Tandaan natin sa ISO standard magkaiba yung correction sa corrective action, no? Yung correction immediate siya, inaction na mo na kagad ngayon. Pero yung corrective action mas long term siya, no? Para hindi na siya paulit-ulit na mangyayari. Okay. Then follow-up procedures to make sure short and long-term corrective actions are completed. An annual review of accident reports, no? So nitatawag na continual improvement, no? Dapat meron kang review. So initiating the investigation, we have a 6 steps process for conducting accident investigation. Of course, una yung secure and document the accident scene. Ang question, paano pagdating mo wala nang mga document, wala nang mga evidence, no, to gather, no, sa scene, no. Of course, conduct interviews, develop the sequence of events, no. Para yung kaninang pinakita kong video, pag nag-create ka ng investigation doon, dapat sequentially alam mo yung mga events, no, from time na tinawag sila ng supervisor going to the site, no, sa hazardous area, no. Then conduct cost analysis, determine the solutions, and write the report. Yan po yung 6 step. Okay. The picture, no. Ito po, ang sinasabi ko kanina, no. Ang sabi dito, secure and document the accident scene. If you look at the picture, merong nag-overturn na vehicle, no. Okay. And bilang investigator, no, as a city officer, ano yung pwede nating gawin, no? Nung dumating ka, picture na lang yung pinadala sa'yo, wala na yung pangyayari, no? So ano yung magiging action mo, no? Paano bang gagawin natin? So napakahirap sa isang investigator kung paano gagawin. Diba? So, but dito, naka-gather naman ako, no? Ako per se, no, naka-gather ako ng information based sa witnesses, no? So, skillfully, nagawa ko naman yung trabaho ko, no? Okay. So, dapat muna sa paggawa ng investigation, sabi nga, it must be in writing, no? Meron kang form, no? Yung form nyo dapat approved ng company. Otherwise, you can copy the format of the authority, no? Ito yung ginagamit namin sa Dubai, for example, no? Yun nga, nandun yung general information, yung part 1, nandun yung department or the section, yung location, for example. Of course, you need to have a reference number, no? Para pag naglagay ka ng incident register mo, ilalagay mo yung code, no? Kung ano yung reference number na yun. Yung contact person, no? Nung tao, no? O yung supervisor. Then telephone number, mobile number, and designation. Sa part 2, yung incident information na, no? So medyo kami, hindi na namin sinusulat. We just only ticking, no, kung yung box, no, kung ano yung For example, where did the incident happen, no? So in the field work, just tick it, no? Yan lang po yan. Then you have to describe, no, yung place of the incident, where describe the specific location of where the incident happened, and whether he is working alone or with other workers, no? So yan, the incident happened last Saturday, ganon. Dapat may date, may time, may location, may mga actor, yung sinasabi ko kanina, at ano yung naging action niya that caused the accidents to happen, no? So dapat i-mention mo rin kung meron tayong machinery, no? Or equipment na ginagamit. Then sa part 4, yung details of the injury. What was the injury, no? Swelling and muscle pain, yun ang sinabi, no? And then, ano pa ba? Meron pang way, no? Isa pang way na pwede natin gamitin yung medical report. Pwede ka mag-base doon kung ano yung injury talaga na nangyari. Otherwise, you can seek the expertise of your doctor or yung mga rescue or medic, no? Yeah. Then was the injury or single, multiple, fatality? Is it a major injury or condition? You have to check it, no? Or an injury which require more than 3 days off from work. So, dito pa lang madidetermine mo na siya kung first aid case siya, 'di ba? O hindi na. Then involve mo rito yung ano, yung machinery nga or equipment na involved sa accident. No? Then yung details of the accident sa part 5, okay, you have to tick the box, no? Describes what happened. Okay? So, ano ba yung nangyari? Contact with moving machinery or material being machined, hit by moving or flying object. No? So, ang accident is road, no? Or traffic-related accident. So, you have to tick it. No? Okay? Then, ayun, maggagawa ka na ngayon ng ano, before, ano tawag doon? Parang sa paggawa ng investigation, no? Meron sila mga dinodrawing pa nila o whatever, no? You can use no sa PowerPoint. Ako gumagawa ng mga report ko. Ito na lang yung sinasama ko, no? To make it at least mas madali siyang tingnan, no? At talagang maano mo pa, mabivisualize mo, no? So, yun nga, based sa investigation, for example, nung overturned tanker vehicle na yun, no? Tatanungin mo ngayon yung operator, di ba? At yung driver, tatanungin mo rin yung labor, yung witness. Siyempre, oh. Ngayon sasabihin niya, for example, sa case na to, dadaan sila sa runabout, no? Yung runabout, meron tayo yan sa Tikling, meron yan sa Circle, merong runabout. I don't know somewhere in the Philippines pa kung ano, saan banda rin yung mga runabout, no? Ang alam ko lang sa Tikling tsaka saan. So, ayan po yung nangyari, no? Paano ko nalaman, no? Ang sabi sa akin ng ano, ng driver tsaka ng operator, ang takbo nila ay mabagal lang, no? Kung mabagal, using your common sense, no, mapapansin mo, kung mabagal to, bakit nag-overturn tong ano, 'di ba? 'Di ba? So, yun yung kagandahan ng may technology, no. Luckily, meron kaming tinatawag na ano, fleet tracking system, no. So, yung bawat sasakyan namin, ito po for example, no. Ito wala po talagang sound to, no. But pwede po ako mag-adlib, no. Ayan po yan. Yung fleet tracking system namin. Nakikita ko lahat ng sasakyan dyan. Na kung nag-overspeed ka, ayan, nakikita ko dyan. Ayan po. So, yung sasakyan na yun, through history, using the fleet tracking system, nakikita ho namin ngayon kung ano yung nangyari. No? Ano ba, check mo yung plate number na to, then i-review mo kung asan siya ngayon, makikita mo siya. Ngayon, kung gusto mo malaman, since na-involved yung truck sa aksidente 3 days back, no? Pwede yung makita yung history niya kung ano, yung tinakbo niya during that time, no? So, yun yung kagandaan ng fleet tracking system. Hindi ko naman sinasabi na dapat lahat ng company magkaroon ng ganyan, no? I mean, kung nasa transport business ka, much better siguro kung meron ka nito, no? O kasi lahat mamamonitor mo kung nagsuot siya ng seatbelt, mamamonitor mo yung petrol use niya, yung consumption niya, pwede mo ano. Ngayon, kung si matigas ang ulo, you can use also this data, no, the data you can gather here. Para naman hindi ko sinasabi na kung talagang yung behavior ng tao ay talagang matigas ulo, pwede mo siyang sisante, no? Papakita mo yung data, no? So it can use also for the performance evaluation, no, ng empleyado. Okay, ito na. So ito po yung ito po. Ayan. Ito nakita rito yung overspeeding, no. Pero dito naman no, sa Dubai kasi meron kami mga radar. Kahit nag-overspeed ka diyan, hindi ka naman nila ipa-fine agad unless na ang radar na mismo ang nag-ano sa iyo. So i-message ka lang na nagkaroon ka ng fine, ibabawas sa sweldo mo to, no. So wala ka nang kawala, no. So, yan ang kagandahan, no. Sa hierarchy of control, ito yung tinatawag natin na mga engineering control. 'Di ba? Na I mean, talagang nakokontrol din natin yung mga ano ba to, yung mga sasakyan natin, yung behavior ng tao, no, using this software. And there's more, no? Na-discover ko pa na nung karoon ng isang accident, na-discover ko na ultimo yung tibok ng puso mo. No, kung na-involve ka sa accident, nare-record doon, no, kung mabilis yung nagpalpitate na yung ano mo, then yung pagdiin mo sa accelerator, yung harsh braking mo, no, yung pagtapak mo ng preno, no. I was surprised na nandun din pala, no? So natuwa ako, no, na I mean na-experience ko yung ganito na as a safety practitioner, no. Naano ako sa mga technology rin, to at least to mas maging effective yung investigation proper ba. So share lang naman po. So in gathering of information, records, no, we can also rely sa mga maintenance records, no. For example, yung truck na yan, no, pag sinabing preno ang problema, okay, you have to check the maintenance record, no. Then training records ng tao, kailan ba siya nag-training, kailan ba siya nag-attend ng ng defensive driving, no. Kailan siya nagsimula, no. Then yung SOP, na do we have an SOP, no, to follow, no? Mas kung kakatwira nila may problema sa preno, no? Ano yung SOP, di ba? Safety policies, plans and rules, the work schedules, okay, the personal record, disciplinary record, even the medical records, no, particularly now, no. Alam naman natin yung situation ngayon, di ba? Kung pumapasok si tao na baga exposed pala o parang meron siyang COVID, no? Obviously, hindi natin sure kung yung niya ba, yung performance niya, no, sa trabaho ay ganun pa rin, no? Then yung EMT reports, no, of course the safety committee minutes, no? Ito mahalaga rin to, i-discuss namin to in the future yung sa safety committee, yung halaga ng safety committee. So I suggest na standby ko at makinig po kayo sa FILSA, libre pong matuto, no. Then yung police report, okay. Dito, ang swerte nga ako ng mga SO dyan kasi sa Pilipinas, kasi dito sa amin sa Dubai, most of the time, pag nagkaroon ng aksidente, there's a chance na damputin kami ng police at imbestigahan din kami, no? So, dito mahalaga talaga na mag-implement ka ng ma-establish mo at ma-implement mong maigi yung safety management system. Kaya mahalaga po sa amin dito yung investigation. So, perception, no? Sa investigation, you should not rely sa isang tao, no? Kasi nga, tingnan nyo po, for example, itong picture na to, no? Type po kayo ng isa lang. Ano po yung nakita nyo sa picture na to? Isa lang po. Type lang po kayo ng isa. Kahit ano po yung nakita nyo, titigan nyo yung picture. Ano yung nakita nyo? Kasi ako, nakita ko, bote. Opo. Ano po yung nakita nyo? Sige po, type nyo po. Okay, according kay ang nakita niya ay, ba't wala akong from Robert, nagigitara, no? Babae. Okay, what else? Babae sa pinto, no? Matandang babae at lalaki. Okay, yun yung nakita niya, matandang babae at lalaki. Dalawang matanda. Okay? No? Bote. May nakita ng bote, no? Wala ba nakita ng aso? Wala, no? Dalawang matandang babae. Ano po ibig sabihin nito, no? Yung perception, mahalaga yan, eh. 'Di ba? Kung magdi-depend ka sa isang, kung i-relate natin tong picture na to sa investigation mo, no? Makikita mo na, I mean, okay, ilang kayong tinanong ko, ilang kayo nag-type, no? Pero iba-iba yung nakita nyo, no? So there's a possibility also na sa investigation mo, hindi tama yung maisulat mo. Because you are talking with the wrong person, no? 'Di ba? So, kaya yung nagiging halaga ng root cause analysis. Sequentially, dapat alam mo yung sequence, yung events, no? From step 1 to step 8 or 10, no? Dapat alam mo. So, yan yung yung pino-point out to sa bakit ko sinama to sa slides. Okay, kaya nga yung 7 rights of the interview process, no? During interview, okay, be sure, no? You ask the right people. Okay? The right questions at the right time, in the right place, in the right way, for the right reason, to uncover the right facts, no? So yun po yung totoo, no, na dapat nating implement, no. Kaya sinabi ko na kanina, pinakita ko yung picture, no, right people ba yung tinatanong mo, no? Baka iba yung nakita niya, no? Nakita niyo yung nakatalikod, no? Paano kung iba pala yung ituturo natin, no? Iba naman yung nakaharap, iba yung action mismo, no? Yung right question, no? Ano ba yung right question na pwede? Baka naman tinanong mo, o Raul, nung nangyari yung aksidente, asan ka? 'Di ba? Andun ako sa ano eh. Oh, kasama mo ba yung tao, yung victim? Oo, kasama ko. Anong ginagawa mo? Oh, oh. Meron ka bang kasama? Parang pinagbibintangan mo na yung witness. No? So hindi ko gano'n, no? Dapat meron kang right question. Then right time, no? Baka naman yung witness mo, bagong gising, lasing, o parang na-trauma, no? 'Di ba? So sa magkadikit 'yan, yung right time tsaka yung right place, no? 'Di ba? Pwede rin sa right place, baka nandun pa kayo nag-uusap, no? Sa incident area, no? Sa site area, no? I mean, ng area nung accident. Eh baka naman mas delikado pa kung nandun kayo, 'di ba? Din right way, no? 'Di ba ano ba yung right way nung asking, no? Dapat medyo polite tayo, be sure na cooperative, no? Dapat may encourage mo na mag-cooperate din siya, no? Okay. Then yung right reason to uncover the right facts. So yun po yung 7 rights of the interview process. Okay. So yun nga, since na part 7 na tayo, yung root cause, no? For example, pwede mong ilagay rin yung overspeeding, no? Or lack of discipline ng worker, no? Based sa fleet tracking system na ginamit mo, no? To uncover yung the truth, no? Di ba? Then ay yung lack of training in defensive driving and road safety awareness, lack of driver's performance evaluation, no? 'Di ba? Parang for a long time hindi na mo-monitor yung tao, no, how he behave, no. Merong fleet tracking system but even the supervisors they don't know how to utilize, no, para mas maging effective yung yung system nila, no, ng transport. So dito magkakaroon ka na ng corrective and preventive measure, no. For example, ang root cause, lack of knowledge in road safety procedure. Ano yung action plan mo? Within 1 week, within 1 month, no, to intensify safety awareness program in road safety to all drivers, no. So magkakaroon ka ng safety meeting, toolbox meeting, magkakaroon ka ng awareness training about sa road safety, magpapanood ka ng mga video, ganon. Kami may tinatawag din kaming HSE awareness, no. Nagsisend kami ng mga posters, slogan sa email, no. So yan po yung mga ginagamit natin. Alright. Then ano po ba yung goals natin, no, para sa accident investigation? Of course, determine accident sequence and find root cause. Yung sinasabi ko kanina, no, dapat nag-investigate ka, no, para sequentially alam mo, no, step by step, kung nasunod ba nun, kung bakit humantong sa ganung pangyayari, no, 'di ba? So ang isang method na pwede mong i-create diyan ay mag-mind mapping ka, no. Gayahin mo to parang safety program problem. Ano yung problema sa safety program? Yung confined space, no? 'Di ba? Yung involvement ng mga employee, yung fear, no recognition, no plan, 'di ba? No training, no written plan. So sa accident investigation, pwede ka rin mag-mind mapping, no? Ilagay mo ro kung ano yung reason ng accident. Then step by step ilagay mo sa mga line, no? Sa circle na 'yan, kung ano naman yung mga reason. Ba't nangyari 'yon? Until na makapag-collect ka, no, ng right information na pwede mong gamitin sa investigation mo. Alright. Okay, next. Then prevent future accidents. No, yung sinagot nyo sa Menti. Tama, yun naman talaga yung basis niyan eh. Kung ang company, no, lagi na lang yun ang accident na mangyari, dalawa lang gagawin ko, no. Kung hindi mababago yun, aalis ako, no. Kasi otherwise, baka makulong pa ako bilang safety, no, 'di ba? Oh. What else, no? Then disclose unsafe practices, no, to identify training needs, no. So yung yung accident investigation, pwede rin siya through recommendation. Yung sinabi ko nga kanina na intensify ko yung road safety awareness, no. So makakatulong din siya, no. Yeah. What else? Identify unsafe conditions. No, alam naman natin yan, yung unsafe conditions. No? Then identify trends to improve safety. Okay? Yun sa trends, no, dito parang nag-create ka na ng benchmark mo, no. O kung meron kang KPIs, no, to follow, no. Nakikita mo diyan na yung LTI nyo ay tumataas, problem, no. Di ba? Then recommend corrective actions. Okay. So yun nga, yung corrective action, sinabi ko kanina, iba siya sa correction, no. Mas long term siya, no. Okay. Then determine total cost of an accident, no. Ayan po, through investigation, makikita natin, no, magkano ba yung loss. Kaya tinanong ko kayo kanina, pag tinanong ka na, sinabi ko kanina, tinanong ka ng employer, no, ba't ka namin i-hire? Gastos ka lang, no. So you can make use of this, the result of this accident investigation, no. Sir, tingnan mo po, sir. Kung hindi niyo ako hinire, etong talo sa atin, ilan yung na-aksidente? 'Di ba? Ang hiningi kong budget is 20,000 for a year, no. Pero ang ginastos natin sa accident na nangyari dahil ayaw niyo ako suportahan, gumagastos tayo ng 300,000 including fines, no. So, nagkakaroon ka ng ng reason, no, to at least justify, 'di ba? Then comply with government regulations, no. 'Yan po 'yon. Okay. Then the problematic gate, no, just sharing, no. Ito practical experience din po to, kaya sabi ko practical way, no. Ito po, meron no kaming gate, no, na yung design niya per se, actually 2017, no, we have a fatality incident, no, that happened, no. Okay, ito po yung nangyari, 2017, bumagsak to, no, bumagsak po tong napakalaking gate na more than 1.2 ano yata o 1.8 tons, no, yung ano niya. Ang bigat niya talagang hindi siya kaya ng 4 na tao, no. Ang nangyari niyan, isasara nung tao, nag-stack up siya dahil na-derail, no. So hindi nila maitulak, hindi na nila masara, no. Since tapos na yung shift, ang ginawa niya, yung labor doon naman natutulog, kinatok niya, nagpatulong siya, no. So ang ginawa ng labor, sabi niya sa labor, "O ito yung rebar, sa kabila ka, sa labas itutulak mo para pumasok, tumama sa rail. Ako naman hihilahin ko." Pagtulak nung labor, hinila niya, bumagsak sa ulo niya, no. Sama yung bagsak. Yun, hindi nila may angat yung bakal, no. They need ng help dahil wala ng duty, dalawa lang yung tao, no. So nahirapan sila. At yung ambulance naman, nakikita niyo yung area, no, medyo sandy yung area, no. Parang disyerto pa. So ang tagal din dumating. Yan yung nangyari, no. Namatay yung tao. So, referring sa sinabi ko ng previous slide, no, yung corrective action. Upon investigation, kung makikita nyo itong ano na to, yung roller guild na yan, yung guild roller.
Press, humihina yung boses mo.
Hello,
Yung mic.
Hello, okay na?
Okay.
Loko to si Mike eh. Kaka nahiya eh, no? Ito yung kung makikita nyo sa investigation ko, no? Ba't bumagsak, no? Kasi walang brace, no? Walang brace yung yung gate, no? At yung roller guard na yun lang yung mismong sumusuporta, no? Kaya bumagsak siya, no? So, and based sa kaya lagi ko siyang ini-inspect lagi, at pag nalaman ko na nag-stack up uli siya, no? So, hindi pa rin siya fulfill yung yung mga recommendation ko, but na-install na nila yung bracket, no? Because that was 2017 and now we are already 2021, no? Na-install na nila yung bracket, no? But yun na po yung naging support but my recommendation is to change na yung gate, kasi masyadong mabigat siya, no? Automatic kasi siya, even the motor, no? Yung motor nung gate, hindi niya kaya, mas madalas nga masira yung motor. Oo. So, ang rito, root cause dito talaga yung incorrect yung design, no. Yung design ng gate na to. Oo. Kaya nung mga sumusunod, lagi na ako nang inspect. We have 12 pumping stations, for example, no. And in-inspect ko lahat ng gates, no. And kung mayroong mga contractor na magre-repair, pinalagyan ko na lahat, no, ng brace yan. Yan yung corrective action na naging ano ko. Yung recommendation ko, yun na yung mismo tinutukan ko, no. So kung makikita mo yung mga gilid na yan, hindi na roller guild din sumusupport dyan. Lahat yan may mga brace na. Tingnan mo. Ayan. Diba? So, bakit ko pinapakita to, no? Bakit ko pinapakita tong ano na to? Yung gate problem, no? Kasi ito yung ito yung re-represent, no? How effective yung nagawa mong investigation sa specific na aksidente o incident na yun, 'di ba? 'Di ba? Sabi nga dapat yung recommendation mo dapat yung talagang not just only a correction, no, but a corrective action, no. Para hindi na talaga maulit, no. So even na malalakas yung hangin, meron kami rito sandstorm, hindi na siya safe na talaga siya, no. So yan po. Okay. So when to conduct an accident investigation? Okay. Conduct as soon as possible following an event including accident, okay, incident and near miss, no. Pati raw sa near miss, dapat meron tayo, no. Bakit kamo? Kasi meron conflicting eh. Ang isang SO, no, safety officer, dapat skillful siya, no. Competent siya in conducting investigation. Pwede naman sagutin, sir, paano na ako magiging competent sa investigation, sa accident investigation? Ang goal ko nga zero injuries and zero accidents. 'Di ba? So, hindi ako matututo talaga yan. 'Di ba? Yun yung mangyayari niya, no? So, pwede kayo mag-practice sa near miss, no? Yung mga near misses nyo na mga incidents, no? Pwede nyo siyang pag-practicean, i-report nyo, no? Ang magiging challenge lang yan in the future, no? Pag nag-implement na kayo ng ng tinatawag na paperless, no? Like here in Dubai, we are implementing now yung paperless. So lahat ng report namin lahat puro digital na. We are using tablets, no? Even our signature digital na rin, no? So napakahirap din, medyo magkakaroon ng adjustment lalo sa atin sa Pilipinas, no? Na napakabagal ng internet, no? So yan na yung magiging challenge in the future. Okay? So basic requirements, okay, submit incident accident report, no, if you are following the in Dubai, okay, within 24 hours, no, after a fatal or lost time accident, no, 48 hours after a first aid or near miss accident, none, okay, 2 copies to be retained by the factory department section concerned, 1 copy to be provided to the site safety officer, no. So importante yung safety officer, 'di ba? Kaya nga siya yung ginawang secretary ng ng safety committee, no? Oo. At lahat dapat ng aksidente mapapag-usapan 'yan sa safety committee meeting. Okay. Then unsafe act, no, is in any act that deviates from a generally recognized safe way, no, or standards, no. Yung tao pag hindi niya sumunod, no, unsafe act na 'yan, automatic 'yan. At according sa statistics, 80 to 90% ng accident happen, no, because of unsafe acts, no. Yan po yung totoo, no. So I will show the video and I hope na mag-ano yung sabihin nyo lang Vice kung merong sounds Meron po ba, Vice? Vice, may sound?
Meron.
Okay po. Inaan ko ng konti, no? Okay. Diba, panoorin nyo ito, no? Ito yung mga unsafe. Hello?
You never can tell what's going to happen, so you've always got to be thinking about what could happen.
reach over, make a measurement, and I'd be done with the job. I knew better than to wear my gloves when I was operating a lathe. I knew better than to calibrate while the lathe was running. It was a stupid mistake, and it's one I'll be paying for the rest of my life. Begin your workday every day with an attitude that I'm going to do the best possible job I can, that I'm going to do it in the safest manner I can.
First thing you have to do is look to see what might happen to you.
If you come on the job and halfway asleep, you're going to get hurt.
We should all stop and think before we do any job.
Overtime, Patrick. We're shutting down second shift starting tonight.
If I wouldn't have lost my temper, I wouldn't have lost these.
Safety and procedures must go hand in hand.
Well, a lot of them, I think, you get complacent in what you're doing. You get too comfortable with it. And sooner or later, it will jump up and bite you.
I think we should work as a team and be safe as a team because our lives are in one another's hands.
Okay, ayan po yung tanong, no? Will you be here tomorrow, no? So, ayan o yung mga awareness videos natin na pinapakita, no? Kung papansinin mo, mas nagiging effective, no, yung video pag nakita nila yung nare-relate nila, no, based on your activity yung nangyayari. Okay, no? So, ano po ba yung mga unsafe act na yun, no? Failure to use proper personal protective equipment, taking shortcuts, no? Complacency. Ayan po yung normal cost ng accident, no? Yung sobrang familiar mo na, shortcut na lang. Di ba? Use damage or inappropriate tools and equipment, no? So unsafe conditions, no, are hazards that have the potential to cause injury or death to an employee, no? So potential din siya yung unsafe condition. It's more on the environment condition where the workers are currently working, no? Parang nakikita nyo sa GIF o sa video. For example, yung blasting activity, no? Unsafe condition yan, no? Dahil bukod sa noise, sa yung pollution, no? Yung mga paints or mga sunblast, no? If you're working, no, sa mga bird malapit sa mga sa river, or you're working with the ship, no? Yan po, mga unsafe condition yan. Okay, work in the confined space, of course, unsafe condition. Okay. with walking in the suspended loads, no? Okay. Yun po, yung nagtatrabaho rin po sa mga working at height, no? Nakikita niyo yan, yung mga work yan. Ayan po. So, ang eto, kung makikita niyo tong sa left, no? Left side, yung video. May naglalakad, no? Tingnan niyo yung naglalakad, no? Okay. Okay. Mayroong suspended loads, no? May suspended load makikita mo. As per rule, no? Sa use of crane, no? Okay, and sa lifting activity, pag may suspended load, dapat walang magtatrabaho, no? Not allowed to work or walk, no? Under the suspended loads, no? Then sa kabilang side naman, makikita nyo naman, no? Tourist spot. Okay. But makikita nyo sa baba sa tower crane, merong marami mga tao, no? Parang ba't ganun, no? Pag sa trabaho maigpit, pagdating sa mga turista, no? So, kung ikaw magkakandak ng investigation diyan, medyo malilito ka, no? 'Di ba? 'Di ba? Yan yung mga nakahang na mga sagot, no? But if I were to ask, no, kung anong stand ko diyan, no? Dito pumapasok yung tinatawag nating alert, no? Yung as low as reasonably practicable, no? Siguro yung public entity, they impose, no, yung mga control measure, no? At hindi naman nila pwede bawalan yung paggamit ng crane, no, to expedite yung construction. So meron tayong short quiz. Paki-type lang po sa sagot nyo sa chat box, no? Okay. Type A for unsafe act. Inamberan nyo po 1 to 8, no? Then type B for unsafe condition. Okay? 1 to 8. A kung unsafe act, B for unsafe condition. Okay. Saan kaya yung chat dito? Wow. Gagaling. Si BP ba sumasagot? Sec? Parang di sumasagot si BP, Okay. Number 5, lack of adequate guards or safety device. Okay, unsafe condition. Operating or working at an unsafe speed, no? Unsafe act. Failure to secure tie down, no? Stacking low in unbalanced manner against expected movement, no? A, unauthorized use or operation of equipment, A, no? Lack of adequate warning system, B, poor housekeeping, special delivery services, B, using defective tools or equipment. Okay. Ang sagot niya ay A, unsafe act. Okay. Okay yung sagot niya, Nakakatawa naman. Gagaling ng natin. Maraming salamat po, no? Sa mga nakasagot po ng perfect, meron no kayong certificate na ibibigay sa inyo yung ating Vice President. So, ayan po yung tama sagot, no? A, B, A. Okay. So, yung accident investigation process, no? Yun po, starts with the notification, no? Dapat ma-notify mo kagad yung supervisor, yung emergency response team, if possible, no? Sabi nga, within 24 hours, no? Dapat. Ngayon sa response naman, kung existing pa or currently andyan pa yung yung mga actors, no, nung tinatawag ng event na yon o ng aksidente, no, dapat i-secure mo na kagad yung area. Okay, ay mo yung tao, no, yung safety niya. Kung nasugatan siya, di ba, you apply first aid, no. Okay, monitor yung condition niya, di ba, physically, di ba, mentally. Okay, then yung area, yung other hazards na tinatawag, di ba, dapat eliminate na kagad natin. So sa fact finding, you have to ask, interview some witnesses. Okay, ano ba talaga nangyari based on nakita nila, no? So, yun po yung ano niyan. Then analysis, no? You have to conduct or do cost analysis, no? Or root analysis also. Ba't nangyari yan? Yan po yung tinatawag natin. Ayun yung completest na ano natin. At yung senior ko kanina, yung sa gate problem, yung corrective action. Then follow up. When you say follow up, hindi lang sa aksidente na yan, kundi yung recommendation mo, no? Kung na-implement ba siya to prevent that same accident to happen again, no? Yan po yan. Alright. So sa causation history, sabi nga dapat meron kang alam sa causation model o theory, no? Sabi nga nila,
Press, excuse, humihina na naman yung si Mike.
bumababa si Mike. Oo. Kulit talaga ni Mike. Salamat salamat. Okay. So sa causation history, no? Yung early man, no? Sabi nila, accidents were the result of bad spirit, no? Lalo yung mga matatandang chismosa diyan, no? Sinasabi niya na, kaya na aksidente yan kasi inaano ng bad spirit yan, ano? Sa civilized man naman, injured person was at fault, no? Due to stupidity, no? Sabi nila, no? Paano tinatawag na human error na tinatawag, no? So yun pero hindi tayo niyan. Medyo sa new na tayo eh. Baga new generation na tayo, no? We're looking, no, of finding the fault in the system, no? Not to blame, no? So sa root causes of accidents, no? Ayan po yung kadalasan, no? Lack of management oversight, equipment failures, no? Environmental factors, unsafe conditions on the part of employees, no? So yung mga root causes na yan na hindi natin kagad na madidetermine, no? Unless na we go through with our thorough investigation. Okay, yun nga, parang example na ito yung accident with, no? Sa root cause analysis tools, no? So, halimbawa, hindi ko alam eh. Todo na kayo sigaw ko. Hello. Okay na? Oo nga eh. So, ito halimbawa, for example, no, sa accident with, yung missing guard, poor housekeeping, horseplay, ignored safety rules, didn't follow procedures, did not report hazard, no? Yan yung sa surface cause o immediate causes, no, ng accident. Okay? Yung root causes niyan, ang karamihan niyan, if you look at after nung thorough investigation, lalabas yun na ang dahilan is poor work procedure. Okay? No follow-up or feedback, lack of training, no? Minsan kasi ang training costly siya, no, sa part ng ng company. Kaya ang ginagawa nila, dinidelegate nila yung trabaho ng pagiging trainer, no, sa mga SO, no. Kaya nga meron tayong tinatawag na train the trainers training, no. Then yung poor safety management, purchasing unsafe equipment, ito malaking factor din to sa accident, no. Bakit? Of course, a company wants to save cost, no. So bumibili sila ng mga made in China, for example, no, na pag ginamit mo na pwede mo sanang gamitin nung 1 month, 2 months, nagagamit mo ng 3 days lang, no. Ang suggestion ko diyan, if you're a safety officer or working with the HR, no, magkaroon kayo ng purchasing policy. Okay. Then yung lack of supervision. Okay. Rules not enforced and lack of leadership. So yan po yung mga So, ito po yung sample ng events and causal factor analysis. I will show it to you. Just watch the video. Short, maiksi lang naman po to.
Events and causal factors analysis is a common root cause analysis method for accidents and other major incidents. Creating a timeline is a good way to see the relationships between events and their causal factors. Start with the direct cause and work backwards in time, documenting every event related to the incident and the conditions present at the time. Identify which events are significant and then differentiate between contributing and root causes. Finally, implement corrective actions to prevent a similar event from occurring in the future.
Alright, no? So, yun po yung yung events and causal
Events
factors.
and causal factors.
Okay? So, sa accident causation model naman po, ito yung systematic method of ascertaining the causes of an incident, no? If you recall yung tinatawag ko na MIP, no? MIP Street, no? Medyo akin siya, no? Parang parehas siya sa ano, sa MIP, no? Through methods, no, by identifying yung cause nung through methods, ano ba yung sa method niya, ano yung exacting event doon na nag-cause ng accident, no? So this also applies sa environment, no? Baka yung unsafe yung condition, no? Kaya nagkaroon ng accident, no? Then yung personnel, how he behave, no? Nagkaroon ng unsafe act. Then yung management system, baka wala namang procedure o safe, system of work in place. So yan po yung mga tinatawag na causation model, no? Ano ba yung mga nagiging cause ng causation? Then along with this equipment also, yun din po. So yung sa events and condition charting, yung pinakita kayo sa video, for example, meron tayong multiple positive cases sa company, no? Bakit nangyari yon, no? So eventually, pwede mo siyang i-record, no? Ang kulang lang to sa example na to kasi kanina lang to ginawa. Sorry, no? Yung timeline, no? Pwede ka mag-create ng timeline yan. Kasi alam naman natin sa COVID-19, if you will conduct yung ano, yung contact tracing, no? Ang critical ano niyan is 3 to 5 days, 'di ba? Yung ano mo, yung contact, yung ano mo to, yung exposure mo, no, sa tao. Oh, parang in contact ka ron. So yun, employee travel going to office using public transport, no? 'Di ba? Yun ang nangyari pag investigate ka. And then the vehicle is not implementing safe physical distancing. So punuan, no? Then narating ng worker yung office. Then he complained of headache, then later on fever, no? Then during lunch, he joined with other employees. At 2 p.m., he joined the business presentation with marketing group. After office, he went home with the company service, no? The next day, he did not report to work due to symptoms of COVID-19. After 2 days, he tested positive, no? Along with that, nagkaroon ng multiple positive case. Marami na hawa, no? So, yan yung mga way. At eto, nag-a-apply rin to sa mga accidents investigation na gagawin nyo, no, in the future. Kung gagamitin nyo po itong model na to. Apo. Okay. So sa events, who did what, no? Yun ang laging tanong dyan, no? What action happened next, no? Yung chronological, no? Tinatawag na timeline, no? Even kung kailangan na by minute o by hour yung ano niya, not just a date, no, or a day, no, parang ganun. Yan po. So along with that events, no, pwede mo ilagay yung mga ano, yung mga other causes, no, during that time. So ito naman sa fireball exploded, for example, no, yung electrician assigned to change fuse. Bakit yung electrician ay nang inassign? Kasi yung regular employee, for example, ay may sakit, no? So doon lang meron na question kagad, no, sa competency, no, and so on and so forth, no. Sali, nabigay ko na naman yung sample kanina. Okay, then yung 5 whys, no. Ito naman po yung 5 whys. Just watch also this.
If you have a weed in your yard, what happens if you cut it off at ground level? It comes back bigger, meaner, and it brings friends. The only way to fix this for good is to dig down and get the taproot. With our problems, we want to drill down to the true root cause and fix our problem permanently. And that's where 5 whys comes in. It's a lean tool that helps us drill down past symptoms to the true root cause of a problem. Much like a small child, asking why over and over again is actually a legitimate quality improvement technique, and there's no magic to the number 5. We may ask why 3 times, 8 times, 12 times, but eventually we get past the symptoms to an actionable root cause. Sounds easy, but there is a technique to it, and the best way to learn it is by doing one. People from Shakespeare to Benjamin Franklin have referred to the parable, "For want of a nail, the kingdom was lost." Here's how it works. "Dude, you look sad. What happened?" "I lost the kingdom." "Really? Why?" "We lost the battle." "Why did that happen?" "We were short one warrior." "Really? Why was that?" "We were short one horse." "Why's that?" "He threw a shoe." "Why?" "We didn't have enough nails." For want of a nail, the kingdom was lost. So we're not just asking why randomly. For each subsequent answer, we ask why that happened until we get to a realistic, actionable cause as our terminal point. It's very easy to do these wrong, so here's a quality check. A properly done 5 whys should read cleanly forward and backwards. As we read backwards, we can use words like thus, therefore, or might cause. We didn't have enough nails, therefore the horse threw a shoe. Thus we were short 1 horse and therefore short 1 warrior. Thus we lost the battle, and that caused us to lose the kingdom. This one is clean both forward and backward. Here are some quick do's and don'ts. Do keep asking why. Avoid trying to force yourself into exactly 5 whys. Do use the quality check, but avoid simply asking 5 random questions. Do focus on an actionable root cause at the end and avoid taking this off into the weeds. 5 whys is a great tool to pull out and use on any problem and can be used with a team. To download your own 5 whys checklist and template, visit the link below this video. Thanks for watching.
Alright, no? So, thanks to HSE Management Consulting. No? Sila po yung sponsor natin. Pasalamatan po natin. Alright. So, ganyan po yung paggamit ng 5 ways. No? Ang importante, hindi na porke sinabing 5 ways, concentrated na kayo sa 5 way lang na question para ma-complete nyo, no? Maka-identify kayo ng root cause. No? Okay.
If you have a weed in your...
So, ito rin no, isa sa actual incident na nangyari, no. Yung ano namin, valve namin, yung expansion joint niya ay pumutok, no. Na nag-cause ng flooding, no. Ng flood, no. So, based on investigation, deteriorated na yung expansion rubber bellow niya. No, na expansion joints kasi siya, no. Dinadaanan siya ng water, no. So, mataas din yung pressure niya, no? But based investigation, hindi naging cause yung pressure itself, no? Kundi yung rubber na deteriorated because of exposure, no? Sa environment, no? Init, lamig, parang ganon. Then yung lack of maintenance, no? So yun po yung nangyari. Then you can use, no, aside from 5 whys, then event charting, we can also use yung tinatawag na cause and effect, no? Using this cause and effect in this scenario or the accident that happened to our expansion joint, ginamitan ko siya ng cause and effect, no. But nag-burst yung water line, no, because for example sa process, no, yung reliability of the system, no. Ano ba yung standard pressure, baka hindi na monitor. We have SCADA, of course, na monitor ba siya ng accurately nung operator, no. Diba? Yung visual check and record, no. So yun yung mga consideration para makita mo yung cause and effect, no, related sa accident na yan, yung maintenance record, no, ng equipment. Okay, yung manufacturer's specification, no, yung quality of the rubber. For example, nag-undergo ba ito ng testing at kailan siya dapat palitan, no? Baka naman 3 years na, 5 years na, no? Yung conformity test, yan. Yan. Then, kung sa people naman, yung pressure monitoring, lack of supervision ng tao, no, na gumagawa doon. Diba? Yung competency, okay? Taking shortcuts. Then, sa environment, of course, yung exposure sa temperature, lack of cover or insulation. Yung mga valves kasi, mga expansion joint, pwede mo pang coveran yan, no? May mga nabibili niyan, no? So, yun yung mga naging recommended na from there, no, sa root cause analysis mo, using cause and effect, maka-gather ka rin ng effective recommendation na para ma-prevent yung gantong activity, incident, no, para at least ma-prevent mo rin yung disruption ng operation. Okay. Then, yun. Okay na po tayo. Parang teka lang pa. Meron pa ba ako hindi na-discuss? So, yun lang po. So far, yun na lang po ma-share ko at medyo matagal-tagal na rin ho tayo nag-uusap, no? Kung meron po kayong mga tanong, pwede nyo pong i-unmute yung mic nyo at pwede ho kayong magpakilala muna, no? Kung saan po kayo nagtatrabaho, SO ba kayo, then you can ask your question. Thank you po. Sige po. Sige po, huwag po kayo mahiya. Sige po. Ma'am, meron po bang tanong dyan? Wala po na kayong tanong? Ba, mukhang malino na po lahat. Sir Edgardo, si Sir Delpin, wala po ba dyan? Baka may tanong ko kayo. Sir Delpin, meron po ba kayong tanong? Pa-unmute lang po.
Press, may question lang ako, sir, no?
Sige po.
Nakabili ko ng I bought the books Construction Safety Engineering Principle. Ang nabili ko dito. Sabi ng author dito, sir, according to tenet of safety engineering, sir, may I quote, any hazard that has potential for serious injury or death is always unreasonable and always unacceptable if reasonable design, features, or the use of safety appliances are available to prevent the hazard. So in short, the key to successful safety engineering is to identify and provide design standard. Sir, based on your explanation, you always focus on the two causes of accident, unsafe and unsafe condition. But you don't mention about the design. It may be the cause of accident according to safety engineering principles, according to this book. Yung safety design daw, it may cause injury, not only unsafe and unsafe condition. That's why they jump to the conclusions. I would agree, no? Safety design principle is so much important. Ang sabi ni Dr. Hendricks, 85% ng cause ng accident is unsafe act behavior. Pero yung author dito sa safety engineering, nagko-contradict sa point of view ni Dr. Hendricks. Sabi niya, hindi lang unsafe act, dapat yung design of the equipments must be free from any hazard in order to avoid accident. So medyo maganda yung puntos ng engineering dito, sir. Hindi lang unsafe act, unsafe condition of cause of accident. Even yung design must be taken for consideration. What do you think, sir? How do you assess this kind? The book is Construction Safety Engineering Principles.
Ganito po yan, sir, no? Ang design ho, yung sinasabi ko kayo na, if you were listening, no, yung sinasabi ko kanina, yung sa gate problem, no? Doon na mention ko na ang gate ay hindi siya perfectly designed, no, na nagiging cause ng hazards and likewise naging cause ng accidents based sa investigation report, no. So sir, ang design itself, ang incorrect design is can be considered as a unsafe condition. Opo, unsafe condition po 'yan. Kaya nga ang mga reference po, pwede naman kayo mag-rely sa mga reference, no, ng mga ng mga libro, no, engineering, meron din mga reinventing principles, no, re-engineering, HSE Management System, ni Bosch or whatever, no. Pero that's why ang topic ko natin is practical way, no, because based on the experience, no, yung mga investigation na nakinandak namin, for example, yung huli kong pinakita, yung rubber bellow na yun, no? Bakit to ang ginamit na expansion joint nung pipes rubber? 'Di ba? Bakit hindi yung steel, no? Made of steel, no? Bakit to? Kasi design ho yun eh. Ang design nun is to prevent yung vibration, no? And likewise yung tinatawag na water hammer, no? Kasi yung air na yung bawat pipeline may mga water na nagfo-flow ron at 3% ng water flow is air, no? Kaya ang design ho nun, may involvement ng design. Kung imperfect yung design ho, it can be considered as unsafe condition. So wala pong mali. Wala pong mali. Yung sa binasa nyo po, tama yung sinabi nung author na yan, pero wala pong mali. Kaya nga tayo nire-review ho, no? For example, excavation dito sa Dubai. Mag-excavate ka, no? Kukunin mo yung layout plan, no? So sa design nung gagawin nilang ng excavation nila, dapat alam mo sa drawing pa lang kung may tatamaan na linya, no? Bakit may water pipeline diyan, telecommunication, 'di ba? Yun po yun, no? So wala pang mali ron. An imperfect design can be considered as a unsafe condition po. Apo. Hindi po unsafe condition po, hindi po unsafe.
Press,
Very
may
much,
question
Thank
daw.
you very much.
Sige po. Thank you po. Next po.
Sige.
Sino po may question?
Si Mr. Edgardo.
Sige po.
Okay. Good evening sa inyong lahat. Siguro hindi po question, is this just a reiteration, ano? Nasagot na naman ng ating speaker yung tanong kanina nung previous question. I do believe it strengthened yung kay Heinrich na theory niya na with regards to the 88% of all accidents are caused by unsafe act. Yung nabasang libro, it strengthens. Yun yan, sinabi na kanina, no? Hindi mali. It strengthens yung idea na yung design comes from, yung unsafe design came from the unsafe condition or the unsafe act ng mga nagmali ng design. That's why in totality, when we look at the incident investigation, we look at all aspects. Hindi lang yung mga unsafe act, unsafe condition, pati din yung material, machine, method, lahat yun. It's a total activity ang tinitingnan. Kaya nga no, tama yung mga sinabi natin that in the long run, when we investigate, when we look at the root cause, we look at really what happened. At yung apat na yon, yung man, machine, method, at yung environment, are taken into consideration. Yun lamang po. Thank you very much po.
Salamat po, Sir Edgardo, sa napakalino, no? So, yun po, na-mention naman po natin lahat, no? Sa acquisition theory, no? Nandun nga po yung tinatawag na method, no? Machine, people, and environment, no? Po. So, kung kung gagamitin natin siya, no, as basis, no, sa cause nung accident, no, magkakaroon tayo ng mas madali natin ma-identify yung root cause ng accidents, no. Sige po, salamat po ulit, Sir Edgardo. Meron pa akong tanong, sir? Anyone? Okay. Wala na po. Sayang ho yung opportunity kung wala akong magtatanong. Sa Pilipinas po, sir, baka may magtatanong dyan, no? Kasi kung magiging member kayo ng safety committee, no, it's high time na whatever you learn in this training, no, pwede ho natin magamit, no? And along with our pwede natin tanungin yung ibang members, yung ibang expert ng FILSA. Nagkakaroon ho tayo ng venue, no, na para at least mas maging tama yung bawat isusulat natin sa incident investigation report natin. Wala na pong tanong. Siguro po kung sige po.
Merong isang question.
Sige. Sino po?
Nandiyan sa chat box.
Ganun ba?
From Miss Maria, who should be trained in accident in this incident investigation in the organization?
Okay po. Salamat po sa sa tanong. Actually, kung nasa Pilipinas po kayo, preferably po dapat po yung members ng safety committee, no. Of course, ngayon downline kasi ako po isa po akong senior safety officer, no, at naniniwala ako sa management strategy, no, na dapat delegated yung yung trabaho, yung authority. In short, kumbaga sa public service, empowered dapat, no, yung mga key personnel, no. So, kung yung safety committee members nyo po ay matrain, pwede nyo na pong i-train yung mga supervisor, no. Opo, para matrain ho sila sa incident investigation. Ayun lang po. Yun lang po yung sagot. Priority niyo po yung members ng ng city committee, then pinaka-importante supervisor. Okay po, si Sir Delphin po. Naka-unmute po. Okay. Okay na po yun, Ma'am Maria. Okay po ba yung tanong? Ay, sagot po. Okay lang po. Okay. Sige po, nahiya po si Ms. Maria. Sir, si Sir Robert Cope. Tanong ko lang po sa mga incoming SO, no? Gaya ko soon. May mag-guide po ba sa amin sa organization pag nakapasok po kami sa company, like orientation or what, no? I don't know kung ano yung if you are referring to our organization o yung company mo, no? But if you are asking sa organization ng FILSA, ang FILSA po ay isang organization, no, na willing na tumulong sa mga current safety officers and existing and as well yung mga aspiring, no. Kung gusto mo pa maging safety, ito po ang right venue, no, ang right platform na kung saan mas madi-develop mo yung skill mo para mas maging competent ka na safety officer. Kung sa Pilipinas naman po, requirements yan. Ang isang organization o ang company, kung familiar ang SO nila, no, sa RA 11058 and its IRR, no, requirements yan na magkaroon sila ng program, no, yung right to know na tinatawag, no, ng bawat worker, no, right to information sa mga hazards and risks, no, sa mga or imminent danger na na pinagtatrabahuan niya, no. So ang tawag ho dyan is safety induction or orientation, no, sa mga bagong employee, no. Kung ano lang ho, kung yan lang ho ang problema nyo, mag-train lang ho kayo ng mag-train sa PhilSA, baka magulat ho sila. Pag ginira ho kayo, kayo pa magbigay ng induction. Di ba? Baga, baliktarin ho natin yung sitwasyon po. Opo, yun lang po. Sige po. Okay po yun, Robert? Sir Robert? Yung tanong mo ni Sir Robert, okay na po yun, ha?
Sir, thank you, sir.
Okay. Yung tanong ni Miss Maria, no, who should give the training, no? Are we a safety officer responsible to give the training? Why not po? Kasi po investigation naman po 'yan eh. Ang ano naman po, ang prescribed training naman na binibigay o nire-required ng ng OSHC is yung BOSH course, no, tsaka yung 8 hours, no. But ito related na to, no, how you manage your HSE Management System, no, sa entire organization. I see no harm kung kayo po ang magbigay niyan, lalo na po kung ang magbibigay niyan ay yung talagang parang trainer ng organization, like yung practitioner o yung consultant, no. But if you attended yung yung train the trainer course and you are competent to do that, I don't think na hindi po maka-qualify, no, yung ginagawa niyong training. In fact, nagkaroon kami ng meeting with Dr. Kakweko, no, ng BWC. Minention niya na lahat ng trainings pwedeng i-qualify, no, except sa mga requirements na ng SO3 o SO4 na nag-require ng mga prescribed trainings. So, yun po yung sagot ko po dyan. Sana po narinawan po kayo. Maganda po yan. I-train yung supervisor nyo. Ako po, naniniwala ako sa delegation of work, delegation of authority, no. Ang totoo ay ako po ay meron po kami 900 na tao, no, tauhan. At marami po kami activity, meron po kaming gangs na may 30 at marami yung supervisor. Sa isang safety officer na mag-i-implement niyan, doon ginagamit yung tinatawag na strategy or technique, no, by delegating your authority, no. In fact, sa mga manual naman, safety manuals, sa mga naka-assign ho talaga ang trabaho talaga ng safety ay sa supervisor po talaga binibigayan. Opo, ang trabaho talaga ng SO is to monitor and advise. Yun po talaga yun. Hindi po talaga trabaho ng safety officer na bantayan ang mga tao. Ang binabantayan niya, yung activity ng mga tao. Kung sumusunod sila sa safety manual or plan, kung meron kayong project, as well sa mga technical guidelines, no, nung authority. Yun po yun. Sana po nalinawan po kayo, Miss Maria. Opo. Okay po.